Greetings everyone and welcome back to Rimworld Alpha 16 and of course to the town of Medusa's Raft. Now, Veronicorn, how are you doing over there? Major infections at this point. The immunity is rising much faster than the infection though, which is a good thing. I can also top that up with a couple of drugs that we have, or at least have really easy access to. Not going to at the moment, but ooh. Can we possibly get... Oh dear. Right, okay, we're starting to hit a problem now where they're prioritizing making cannibal meals because we've dropped below the threshold when really we need simple meals. So what we can do to fix that is add in a very modest simple meal of just 10. Put that up as a higher priority and people should ideally work on that first. There we go. So now we've got some alternatives to, you know, eating people. For those that choose not to. I'm not going to look down on you. There's Dark Aavak's not going to look down on you. I mean, why would I look down on anyone? I don't eat people. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on then, Nebel Bomb. Let's go and grab some of the steel from up here, because we are definitely going to need it. And you know what? There's probably enough steel up there that we can mine all of that and get quite a lot down here. Right, okay, so next step, we want to smooth the floors over here, and then we want to get these built right there. Additionally, I would not mind a battery or two. Let's reinstall that one over here, please. There we go. Now over here, we're still working on getting the bricks needed to finish all of these constructions. And it's going to take us a little time. Really, a battery's broken down? Oh, scallywags. That's an unfortunate battery to break as well. Okay, well, we'll move that along. In fact, given that, we'll move all of them along, I think. There we go. Let's get everything moved at once. There we are. Lisa, could you move these, you think? There we go. And this one. And this one. There we go. Right, the next things that we absolutely need for our idea on the daylight switches is a power switch there. Well, actually a power switch up there instead. And then a day-night switch right there. And then we run this power down there and up. And if you would please work on that for me, it would be very much appreciated. Oh dear. Are we in need of... Oh, we must be in need of the steel being hauled. Okay, well, just go and grab the steel then. You can carry on with that. How's Veronicorn doing? Where is Veronicorn? How are you doing there? Developed immunity. That is fine then. It's going to slowly get better over time. That's fine. Right. If we can get all of that sorted, then that is the main thing for us. Now, you pop that in there. It's great. If you could then work... Oh, someone is already working on that. Okay. If you... Oh, no, never mind. Sleepy Joe's doing it all. Wow, Sleepy Joe. Aren't you just a workaholic? Yeah, of course, you probably reserved it from halfway across the map, didn't you? Yes, you did. You were outside the colony at the time. Alright, well, since it's already done, please finish working on it for me. We definitely need these done right now. And this one as well. There we go. So now they're charging up. Now the idea with this power switch is currently on, but this day and night switch should be active only in the day. In the meanwhile, we're also going to need some more batteries. So let's get those set up. In fact, could you deliver the resources for me? There we go. We only need this one to start with. And it looks like you're already going to be sorting that out. Fantastic, actually. There we go. And you can start work on that. Oh, Miss Minnie's going to be taking care of that one. Very well. Right, there we go. Now, the way this works is the idea is this would normally be turned off. This is our manual override. This will work in the day. So in the day, these batteries will start storing up a charge. And then at night... this would switch off. Now, again, remember this would normally be off. That would mean that these batteries are no longer connected to the network, and my nighttime battery bank would turn on, because we'll have an opposite setup with the switches set to activate in the night elsewhere. And at that point, they would start to charge up or discharge depending on the situation. They'd only be gaining a charge from this and this generator, but generally speaking, I imagine they'd be able to maintain. What I could do is balance them by opening up the manual override switches in the day, so that in the day where we're producing much more power than we need, we would be able to even out the power in all of the batteries. But later on, when we've got a reasonable amount of power being generated even at night, then that would actually really, really help us. Right, beavers. Where are you, beavers? They're all down here. Oh, that is fine. They're all going to be hunted. Let us make sure the people who can hunt are the ones who are set to hunt. Nebula Bomb, what are you equipped with? You are equipped indeed correctly. I would like that to be a priority 2 for you. Balthazar, what are you equipped with? You are indeed equipped correctly. That will be a priority 2 for you. It'll be a priority 2 for Sleepy as well. Anyone else want to send out? Yeah, sure. Miss Minnie, you can also go out for now. There you go. Get out there and destroy all the scallywags, please. Also, Miss Minnie, how are you doing? I notice our wake-up is slowly wearing down. I really do worry about that. I really do worry. It's going to be a rough time for you when that runs out. Quite a rough time. But we have finished up the work in there, which is grand. We've got a little bit of work everywhere that we need to do. You know what? Let's break that down so I can just finish that off. And in fact, we'll cancel that so I can finish off as well. Now, people are going out there slaying beavers. Good. Very, very good. Let's get these out. We've got some cargo pods as well. Ooh, marvellous. You shall take that. Yes, please. Right, so how is the temperature doing in here? It's managing. I mean, it's all frozen, so that's the main thing. But maybe I am going to want to move this back a little bit. Honestly, we're probably going to want to push this back just a tad and have a second cooler there, for example. Given that... Well, honestly, I'd like to replace most of this with stone rather than wood anyway at some later point. But for now, I guess we'll leave it. The next thing I'd like to do is start to fertilize more of this ground. And at this point, we're going to remove this from animal area. You're not allowed there. There we go. Generally, I think we're going to be doing okay. Have we got any things that aren't awful? Any... Oh, here we are. We've got a poor one here. A solitary oppression. This work portrays Balthazar spewing vomit onto the ground with great shame. A toad is eating from the trail of... Oh my god, that's really, really rank. In the background, a dead frog appears in the background. Your vomit is poisonous to frogs, Balthazar. This style is simple with heartfelt elements. This artwork tells the story of Balthazar's vomiting on the 12th... Why would you want to tell that story, Sleepy Joe? You're just trying to embarrass Balthazar. As much as I'm about to embarrass him by putting this in the Great Hall. No, I don't want something that's about vomit in the Great Hall. Oh, wow. You suck. You are not a friend. We'll pop it in there. It's the guests. The guests can all be told about Balthazar's vomiting. No, I know what we could do. I know what we can do. Here we go. Our prisoners can learn about his vomiting. Oh, there we go. Basic fuses. Well, the next thing then. Electric smelting would be very good for us. Because electric smelting would lead us to be able to get rid of the slag. Another awful, another awful. We're going to sell most of these if we can. And that is where these muffalo are really going to come in handy. Now, hopefully we can make a load of meals. And that's going to be grand. Please haul these meals. Thank you. And then haul that meal also. Thank you. And then haul that meal too. Thank you. Perfect. You can carry on making meals. There we go. Ah, good times. Now, dropping those on the floor, you're dropping them straight into the freezer, which is great, frankly. Then someone else can come along and pick them up at some later stage. Really? Why? Damn solar flares. Now, where are we going to have the secondary battery bank? I think somewhere in there would be a good place for it. As soon as we finish these areas, I'll get some better bedrooms up for people. Oh, this is starting to look nice, actually. Doing a good job with that. Doing a very good job. Broken wind turbine, broken battery, they've all been fixed. In the meanwhile, I would like, first and foremost, a bit of light in there, but I'd also like some fuses around. Now, the makeshift fuse, unfortunate, especially because they use up a bunch of components that I really don't want to just be using up willy-nilly, but they're super, super important. How many batteries have we got? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're probably not going to be at full, but we should probably account for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Those fuses will manage the entire system. Oh, it looks like you're going to be able to build that. Fine. In that case, go ahead. Can you please work in there? No, someone already doing it. That's good. Let's get that in there then. There we go. Right, let's get a big old double bed. And that can go right there. And then we can have another one in there. We will also follow that up with a dresser. There. And an end table. There. There we go. And you can have another end table there. At this point, we're going to need to run power through this system. I'm thinking running it up along... Well, yeah, we'll just run it up along there. Should be good. We can have a small table in here, I think, since it's a reasonably sized room. Yeah, sure, we'll have a little table. And even some chairs. There we are. Other than that, I would like to use, like, nice plant pots, but, yeah, if only we had some of those. Not looking at anyone in particular. Pop those there. And we will... Yeah, sure, we'll have a heater right there. Sorry, a vent right there, and then a heater just in there. This should actually be quite nice, honestly. Once these rooms are made, they'll be very, very swanky rooms. Very swanky indeed, and we'll decorate them with some nice flooring as well. Right, we've almost got all of that fertilized, which is grand. Let's go ahead and run some paving, though. Down along here. I'm thinking just some regular paved tiles for now. Just along there and down. Something like this. There we go. And up there, of course. I'll actually really decorate this place out. I'm really hoping that we can get some hay grass soon. That would be really quite important. There we are. This area can be just surrounded. There we go. And this middle zone. I could just make that... You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that into soil. Oh, do we not? Oh, we've got to smooth it, of course, yes. Once that's smooth, we'll turn that into soil. We'll have some just regular plants growing in there. Just some flowers. I think that'll actually be quite lovely. And here's fine. Okay, things seem to be going reasonably well for us right now. I approve. We could also plant some trees outside if we really wanted to, and that might be worth doing. For the time being, I'm fairly happy with the way we've got things being set up right now. There we are. Especially with the tilled soil. That is a big thing for us. Everything is starting to come together now. We're starting to move things around. Things are starting to look a little bit better. Yes, I'm liking it. Liking it a lot, in fact. Might want to expand our visitors area, though, is what I'm thinking. Research is not going particularly quickly. If we want to go for that, then we're going to need to build a high-tech research bench. And I guess we could build one there. Let's go ahead and expand this out then for that. I think it's time. We'll need to bring back this wall about that far in order to do it. That being said, I wouldn't mind moving some things around in here. For example, if we reinstalled this light there and then move this whole wall back by 1, then we could have that moving down a little bit better. And I think it would end up looking a little bit smoother in that location. Around here we could add in... Have we got enough bricks? I don't think we do right now, unfortunately. Oh, we got some. Sure, okay, let's spend a little bit of time smartening the colony up a bit. I think it's time for that, honestly. It's been a long while. We haven't actually set all of this up yet. In fact, I should have put in a Yeah, you know what? We'll pop that in there. Let me just make sure that this is under a roof. There we go. And the same. Anywhere there's regular floor tiles, we want that roofed automatically. There we go. Now in here we're going to want to put in some extra walls. We could dig that all across there and actually expand this room out a fair bit more. Yeah, sure. You know what? I like that idea a little bit. We will... Actually, we don't need to dig that one away. We will demolish these walls, however. Let's get rid of all of those. Now, what we can do there is we can have another little torch. And again, we're going to go with a flame torch. Just because. Just because it looks cool. In my opinion. Oh, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Again, the room's fixed up over here. What's this bed like? A superior bed. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This one can be roses, please. And so can this one. Roses. There we go. How are we doing for wood? We're actually doing fairly well for wood. Okay. Making quite a bit of progress suddenly. I feel quite happy about this. And we'll draw that out. There we go. And it's at this point that this room will be moving up. Right. Where's the mad animal then? It's a mad rabbit. I don't think we need to worry about it too much. It should come straight in, I'm hoping. You're going to come in and you're going to be a pest and give us all kinds of terrible wounds. I think it intends to be a pest and give us terrible kinds of wounds. Come on. Come in here, you scoundrel. Someone go stand here to draw the rabbit in. There we go. There we are. Perfect. Thank you. And Sleepy Joe. Just doing a bit of repairs. You could hold the hair in actually for me. Thank you. How are we doing for meals? Turkey meat, milk, hare meat. Good. We're actually getting to the point where people's moods are generally good. That's nice. My lord, it's taken us a long while to get here, but we're finally here and things are starting to look up for the colony. Right, we can get all of that done fairly soon. Oh no, my torches went out. Drat. People were not taking care of the torches. You scoundrels, you. Oh well, I guess I forgive you. Right. I could... Really? Will you please stop eating my plants? You wretches. What I can do, though, is I'm thinking of putting in possibly a refrigerator just full of meals, because I'm fairly certain that most guests will just buy food. They will almost always buy food. So that might be worth doing. In fact, I could have a little sale area back here. Just dug out to about that big. Give us room for some equipment racks, perhaps. And some refrigerators in this room. That would actually be pretty nice. And yeah, we'll remove these walls as well. We'll have well, it'll be segregated, but clearly part of the same room. Slightly segregated. Right, as soon as that is done, that'll be great. Let's also go ahead and... How close are we to actually having the hay? Well, this ready to harvest. Why are we not harvesting this? Who can I... Ah, is that a specific type? Oh, cut hay is probably a specific type of job, isn't it? Harvest crops, sow crops. Let's have a quick look. I bet it is. I bet that is something that is a super low priority, cutting hay. Whole things. I've got a funny feeling that it is. Cut stone. That's not what we're looking for. Plant cut, make weapons, drill, sow crops, harvest crops. I'm not seeing it right now. Okay, well, who is our best? So that would be El Young and Balthazar. Balthazar, would you... Can I not tell you to harvest? Oh, no. Oh, no! The zone got taken out at some point, and I didn't notice. How wretched. Well, there we go. Hey, grass. Go forth. Balthazar. Prioritize harvest area. We need all this hay grass right now. Let's get that inside, and finally I can tell the animals to stop eating all my food. It'll be a happy day. A very happy day indeed. There we go. Right, animals, you no longer need to be nomming my foods. So, you are no longer allowed to go on any of the plant spots. Oh, out here. There we are. That should keep things nice and simple. Ah, good times. Oh, a raid. A group of mechanoids from a mechanoid hive have dropped in right on top of you. They're attacking immediately. This is going to go really badly. Really badly. But this is why that sort of stuff is in the games, to stop you from just having a simple system to control that sort of thing. Right, get everyone out. No! Why, my muffalos? Alright. Well, that's wretched, frankly. Super bad, in fact. Dark Aavak, you're going to lead the way. There we go. That's what we want to see. We want to see lots of, you know, them being hurt really badly. Please don't hit Dark Aavak in the back of the head or anything silly like that. Alright, please summon... Oh, Dark Aavak, have you just lost something? It's a nasty cut. Actually, it's not a nasty cut at all. Is Dark Aavak able to actually take them out? Really? No, Dark Aavak's going to die. I can tell you that for nothing. He's bleeding a lot. Pull back. Pull back, Dark Aavak. Well done. Everyone shoot. Through the door. Kill it. That's right, Muffalos. Well done. I can't believe Dark Aavak tanked some of that. Right. Go rest until healed. Everyone else, you are undrafted. That was frankly amazing. I thought we were going to lose Dark Aavak there. That's kind of why I used Dark Aavak. Dark Aavak wasn't going to sacrifice someone else. No. What if they got all the glory? That just wouldn't do. However, we are going to just chop off your bits and then shut you down. Veronicorn, you are also undrafted. Please be about your business. Who is the second best? Right, Nebula Bomb. Need you doing some work. Already reserved. Oh, Miss Minnie. You're not actually that good, I don't think, Miss Minnie. No, you're not. But I'm not going to tell you you can't. Oh, actually, you were just feeding him. That's fine. You know what Dark Aavak likes for noms. That's fine. He trusts you to select the choicest human meat meal. There we go. That should all be sorted. And no immediate danger. And hopefully also not going to have any infections. That is my sincerest hope. That was actually not a bad little engagement there. Feeding human meat meals to the Muffalos. A little concerned. There we are. Pregnant, middle stage. Wow. The Scythers mess with a pregnant Muffalo. You fools! Even Dark Aavak wouldn't be that stupid. Right, let's go ahead and get some soil placed down. There we are. And then once that's done, we'll have a nice little grow zone. And next up, let's get... Is this the hay grass? No, that's rice. There we go. And down here, we are just going to have a little area for growing some nice plants. Just for the sake of it. What are we going to grow? Let's grow... Oh, actually, we could grow psychoid, which allows us to make medicine. That would actually be quite useful. But I think I'll put that with someone else. I actually did like the idea of us just having some nice plants. Let's just grow some roses. It'll be lovely. There we are. This little digging area, actually, I think I'm going to move it. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. That can be uninstalled for now. Actually, is there any... Yeah, it's actually a good stool. Oh, this mini has failed in a ridiculous way operating on the side. Did you really fail, though? Was it really a failure? I think she took revenge for it hurting Dark Aavak. How loyal. Right, what I would like instead is to remove these floors. We will then place down a little bit more soil where necessary. We need these floors smoothed. Then we are going to have paved tiles going all the way up there. There we go. That's one that I'm going to need to work on. There we go. We need all of those smoothed. This will be expanded for up my heel route. Yeah. And those as well. Perfect. And a party has been thrown. Nebula Bomb is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain joy and social energy. Let's hope everyone goes. Is anyone asleep? Dark Aavak, you can wake up for now. You can go to the party. There you go. so can you, Lisa. So can you, Sleepy. Get in there. Go. Chill out. Wow, what on earth is that? Collapsed rocks. Oh, it's where the roof came down. Because they used the drop pod and just jumped in on us. Fair enough. Get all of that removed. Okay, looking quite nice. I'm going to want this area expanded out. Oh, why can I not? Oh, right, of course. Yes, I need to delete that. I also need to make sure that there's no roof there. So, yeah, there's no roof there. Good. What I want is for this area to expand out, and that one then to be growing the basics for my main medicines, my actual drugs. It's the basis of all of the drugs, basically. And that is actually quite nice, honestly. I really like the way that that's coming along. Our little farm area is starting to look really, really quite lovely. Now, my my poor research area, though, has gone down a little bit. It's gone a little bit worse than normal. Let's fix that up, shall we? Let's get rid of this. In fact, we're going to need to get rid of pretty much all of this. All of that. There we go. We will be placing down a metal tile floor right there. We'll get a wooden door here. And we'll run power. Honestly, I'm going to run power down around all the sides like so. That should help out. And in here, we will eventually get a much better research table. How's Aavak doing at this point? Is he alright? He's generally okay. It's getting better. Okay. Right, so with that all done, we want to remove this floor and then just run paving up along. There we go. Perfect. We're going to need a little bit more steel to get all of this done, but it shouldn't take us too much time to get that. And at the moment, I'm fine with them just working on the tiles right now. We also need to haul in more of the hay grass. But that is fantastic. I'm super, super stoked about that. Now, I'm thinking in the next episode or two, it's time for us to actually send out a caravan. We need to not just be waiting for other people to come to trade with us. That's the whole point of this update. We need to go out there and trade with them. So that will be coming in the very, very near future. It could even be the next episode. We're starting to stockpile a decent amount of food because I'm going to need to send out a fair chunk of it. I'm probably going to send maybe just two or three people out, but most of the Muffalos are going to be going out with. Really, Muffalo? I think not. No. You will stop eating my food. Thank you. But they'll be sent out as pack animals. And will help out. I also need to stop you being in there, don't I? They'll be sent out as pack animals to help with hauling all of the ridiculous amounts of stuff that we're going to need to haul. But it should work out fairly well, I'm thinking. Nebula Bomb, you know what? You can have one of these rooms, I think. Just as soon as we get the power set up. Take us a little bit of time, but I think that's going to be it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. We've actually, well, it doesn't seem like we've done a lot in terms of just driving the camp forward, the colony forward. I think the colony looks a hell of a lot better just for those little bits and bobs around there, and certainly the fertilized soil is going to really dramatically help us in terms of food. But I hope you'll be joining me for the next episode. Until then, do remember to like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.